In SQL, we can create various type of tables like user table, temporary table, global table, etc., which can be used for various purposes in SQL Server. Aside from physical tables that reside in a database, there are several other type of tables that database developer should become familiar with. If your goal as a developer is simply to provide an environment for storage and retrieval of data, then utilizing physical tables will work just fine. If you are tasked to ensuring with SQL queries and store procedures are highly utilized for performance, then you should consider experimenting with temporary table, table variables, and derived tables. Hello everybody, this is Naval. Today I'm going to talk about how to create tables, various type of tables in SQL Server. Let's get started. There are several types of tables can be created in SQL Server. Number one is user table. Number one is user table. User table can be created by create table, let's say user table, and here let's say user ID int identity start with 1 and incremental will be 1, not null, and let's say next field is username and varchar 50, and here if we run it, we will find that we can create a simple user table by user query. By the queries we can create it through the Object Explorer. I have already made a video how many ways we can create a user table, so I would like you to go that video and I'll give you the link of that video in the I button. So here you can see the table is created, and let's see how we can insert data into the table. User table, username values, and let's say username is Naval Singh, and here if we run it, we can see we have now one record in the user table. Second type of table is temporary table, local temporary table. Local temporary table is basically stored in the TempDB database, and as soon as the session is terminated, as soon as the session is closed, those temporary table will be deleted automatically. There's no need to delete those temporary table explicitly. So let's create a table, and it start with the hash. So one hash denotes that it's a local temporary table. Let's say local temporary. So this is the table name, create table local temporary, and same way we can create it as we have created user table, identity in the same way 1 not null, username and varchar, let's say 50 is the size of the. So let's create it. So we have created the table. Now see how we can show local temporary table. Here you can say there are no records in the table. If suppose I open a new session and let's see, can we find that same temporary table in the other session? No, we are not able to find that local temporary table in the other session. So because the scope of that local temporary table is still this session only, and once this session is terminated, that local or that temporary table will be deleted automatically. So now insert some data in that temporary table. Let's copy it, hash local temporary, and let's say value will be the same, and see now temporary table. So now we have one record in the temporary table. If we see in the other session, do we have the table in the other session or not? No, we do not have any local or temporary table in other session. So this was the second type of table. Number third is global temporary table. So you can see that all temporary tables will be exist in TempDB database and the temporary table, and you can find that here we have a local temporary table, which is a local temporary table basically. So now create a table which is a global table. Global temporary table is same as a local table, and it is denoted with the double hash. See, basically in local temporary table and the global temporary table can be exist in the other sessions too. Once the session by which global temporary table is created is closed, then other sessions we cannot find that global temporary table in the other sessions too. Let's see the example. So here let's make the global temporary table, global temporary, and let's create the table. And here we can see we have a table. So now select star from double hash global temporary. So let's search it. Yes, we have a table. Let's search the same table, same global table in other session. And yes, we are able to find that table, that global temporary table in other sessions too. Let's see it in other session. Yes, we are able to see that table, that global temporary table in other sessions too. Let's insert some record in the global temporary table, and then we can see I'm inserting the same record in the table, and if we check, yes, we are able to search in first session. Let's see in the second session. Yes, we are able to see it in the second session. And let's see in the third session. Yes, we are able to. So concluded that in global temporary table can reside in all the session, all the open sessions. And once if I click close this session, we will be able to search in other sessions. But you will see the magic over here. If I close this session, so will I be able to search the temporary table? No, we are not able to search that global temporary table, because we need to have, or we need to open that session by which the global temporary table was created. So this was the third type of tables we learned. Number fourth is the table variable. Table variable is basically same as temporary table, and you can see the temporary tables. Do we have the global temporary table over here? No, we do not have a global temporary table, because we have closed that session, and once the session is closed, temporary table will be permanently terminated from the TempDB database. So here the temporary table, let's create a table variable. So declare at the rate, let's say, table variable table, and let's create the same, let's copy it because we do not have much time to write it, and let's create it. Yes. Oh, so here the the variable table variable is created. So how can we see it? So you will see the magic over here. It's also a temporary table, but see, let's search it. Will we be able to find it or not? No, we are not able to find it because it works on the batch. If we run it both the queries simultaneously, we will be able to find it. Once the query is executed and we find that temporary table or that table variable, we will not be able to find that. Let's say if we insert some data in the table, in that variable table, insert data, and let's see, we are able to insert it. Can we see it? No, we cannot see it. If we run all three queries in one go, then we will be able to see those records. So now this table, if suppose if we search this table in the other session, will we be able to search? No, we will not be able to search because in the same session it does not work. It works upon the batch. So I hope you understood these various type of tables in the SQL Server. First, we understood that user table basically stored in the database which you have created. Let's say we have created a customer database over here. I was creating a table. Let's find this table in the customer. Let's refresh it. And yes, we have a user table over here. And here we can, if we want to delete it, we need to write the drop query, or we can simply delete it by the right click on the Object Explorer through the Object Explorer. And the second type was the local temporary table which reside in the same session. If the same session is terminated, we cannot find that temporary table anywhere. And the third one was global temporary table. It is denoted by double hash, and the session or the scope of that global temporary variable will be in all the session if the session of global temporary table is opened. And the fourth one is table variable. Table variable scope is the till batch. If the batch is opened, we will able to see that table in the variable. So I hope you understood all the concept. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, please like the hit button so that I can be motivated to make more videos for you. I hope you have subscribed my channel so that you can get all the notifications, all the videos in the upcoming sessions. Thank you so much for your valuable time.